Hello and welcome to another video in where I show you everything you need to know about the Electro Harmonix Hell Melter. Disclaimer, this is not the greatest pedal in the world. This is just a tribute. So here we have the Hell Melter, and as you can see the housing is rather small. I thought it was bigger. It feels high quality. The artwork looks like some dismemberish artwork. We have some demon, fire and some people. Then we have Hell Melter, HM. Two knobs, HM-2. One is for the effect and those are noiseless knobs actually. So we have here this red button, and one is for the boost, this orange LED. Okay, apart from that we have two big knobs, level, distortion. Then we have 3-band EQ, high, mid and low, and the mids are actually adjustable via the mid frequency control. Then we have a dry control, so it's basically a blend. We have a gate, and we have a switch that lets us choose between normal and burn, and burn seems to be a different clipping option. But that's not all. We have on the inside an internal trim port for the boost level. If you press the boost knob, we can here adjust how much it will boost the signal. Nothing more to say. Let's look at the EQ curves. Here we have already dialed the chainsaw, and here not. So, adjust the level. And in the manual it says this has more headroom than the original HM-2. So high, low. Just leave it at this right now. We can see we have a low peak at 95. Rather accurate, and then the high is at 1.3. So now when we dial the mid, so with very pronounced chainsaw EQ, here is the little gap, and here we are at, okay, we are actually at 700, so we should tweak it a bit more. Now it looks very much alike, just louder. And we turn it on max, we're here, and we turn it fully counterclockwise. We can go to 380 if you want to boost for whatever reason at 380. Okay, I think we're fine with this level here. Now dry blends in the clean signal, although it is pre-level and not post. Okay, now let's activate the burn. We get more signal. Actually, let's blend some distortion, high frequencies, apart from that, nothing. Here as well. Okay, now what does boost do? Add some high frequencies, add some overall level. And, well, let's see how much we can actually add here. very subtle. It's right now at noon, so let's leave it at noon. Don't think we want to try it. Okay. Now let's find out how the Hell Melter actually sounds. So first things first, let me come to the negative aspects of the pedal, and there are a few actually. So, and they're really not huge, very small, but they're there. So first thing, I don't know why input and output are this centered. They should be more here. I know it's most probably due to the big knobs here and they are interfering with the positioning, but looks kind of odd. Another thing, and well, I think for a production pedal for a big company, that's not good. But I don't know if you can see the layout of the EQs are the knobs aren't aligned. So the markers that show when you're on minimum, they differ. So it just looks messy, and should have been they should have put more effort in putting the knobs symmetrical on the tone poties. But okay, apart from that, it's very fiddly to twist those. I with my fingers kind of stuck in this middle, so don't know why it's this shape. Maybe a row would have been better, but again, very small negative aspect. So apart from that, I like the artwork. It's rather cool. I like the flexibility to have with this pedal. You basically have, and I don't know, I don't need it, but maybe you all do. You have basically 3 different gain options you can stack. We have, of course, the distortion control, then we have the normal burn, and we have an additional boost that can be tweaked in the inside. I personally don't need this much because I play my chainsaws mostly in front of a overdriven amp and distortion isn't as necessary. But yeah, for you it might be cool, especially if you prefer it in front of a clean amp. What I really like is the mid frequency. However, I don't understand why the frequency range is this big. I would have preferred a smaller frequency range, but that you can really focus and shape the HM-2 sound to your liking. And now when you go for a chainsaw, you basically just have a very small range where you can tweak your chainsaw. Again, since I think this pedal was specifically designed to make chainsaw, why give us such a broad frequency range to choose from when we don't want it? But again, it's of course more flexible. Sound is good. Think it's more modern, not as fizzy as an original HM-2, and makes good for a complementary tone when you prefer the original HM-2, so that's cool. The price point of this pedal is basically on par with the HM-2 Wasa, and if you ask me, between the Wasa and the Hellmelter is way more flexible and way more versatile. It even has an integrated gate I haven't talked about, and it has an integrated dry control, basically a blend. It's a bit a bummer that the blend is put before the level control. I would have preferred it after the level control, but well, some companies have different taste than I, and while it's kind of sad, it's okay. So yeah, that's my review of the Hellmelter. Now let me know down in the comments, what do you think about the Hellmelter? Do you prefer it over the HM-2 or not? Just leave a comment. And if you want to support this channel, check out the links in the description. Well, and with that said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, check out my Instagram. May the force be with you and have a nice day.